About last night, we have a storm that blows through, and for some reason, we've lived in Texas, we've been in the South. Tornadoes come by and they throw semi trucks into the sky, and horrible storms. What I've realized being back in Michigan and with you being here pointing it out, that if it rains hard and somebody sneezes, trees fall. Trees fall down. Power goes out. So there was a little storm that blew through. I saw it. I looked out the window. It wasn't a huge deal. So as I see the storm, we start getting calls that power's out and there's whatever. And I'm like, man, I really don't want to go home, power out. So we go home to check on the dogs. Go home, check on the dogs. We've got about a 9-minute drive from the house. Everything seems perfect, from work to the house. We pull up to the house. All the lights are out for like 6 miles or 4 miles, I think, when we started going down Wayne Road to hit Michigan Avenue.
It was a couple miles, yeah.
So we pull up, and of course, bum luck, right? We're one of the lucky ones with no power. To me, we're sitting on the couch with the dogs in the dark with no air conditioning and whatever, right? And it's a balmy, 75 degrees, and it's humid as balls inside the house.
And for you people in Texas, that's considered warm or hot.
Yeah, no, that's like, that's fine. Let's sleep on the floor. Everything will be awesome. So we look at each other and go, okay, we're hungry, right? One. Number two, Breesy is, our waitress is really, really pretty, and she keeps yelling at us, telling us we can come have a drink. What do we do? Let's go there and eat, right? We're going to go eat. We're not going to drink a ton, right? Obviously, we're going to have some beers with food. Let's go in. You get a marriage proposal. I get random friend chick A who latches onto me. Now, when the manager called me, he was prodding me. I was like, dude, this seems the universe wants us to be there. And I don't know why. Maybe it was for your marriage proposal, right? Well, so mine doesn't leave, which I'm cool, right? And it starts out, and this is what I like about the weird, zany life, except that it's not getting me the end result that I truly want. Because, hey, I think my ride left. Can you guys give me a ride home? Sure. By sure, right, there's a whole fine print under there. Sure, I'll make sure you get home. Doug, I was going to try and pawn off Doug, you give the lady a ride home, right? If Blazer Uber, because I don't have my debit card isn't hooked up yet, right? So I'm like, whatever, but we're going to either Uber her home, whatever. We're not driving anywhere, right? AP was like, ain't happening. So I was like, okay, Doug will give her a ride home, whatever. Then she went, I think she saw I'm just going to go home with you guys. And I went, cool. Right? She was beyond wasted. It was a next level of wasted. I'd seen plenty of her wasted. This was a next level wasted, which we're about to tell you will make some sense here in a minute. So as we're doing this, she ends up going home with us, right? We end up leaving AP's vehicle there. He drives my car home because it's 4-seater versus 2. Get back to the house. And we're like, what are the odds and we're betting on the way home. Dude, the power's going to be on. I was like, dude, the city we live in, dude. Not one thing gets done fast or quick. I was like, it is not done. It is 3:30. We stayed in the bar until 3:30. We used to work there. They let us hang out a little bit longer than we're supposed to. So,
and Blazer had a bucket to finish.
And Blazer finished the bucket. So we get all the way home. You got the marriage proposal. We had that, right? We're laughing about it. Everything's jovial. We drive home. She's napping leaning on me and napping, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, right? I'm going to get out of the weird, creepy, I'm really too drunk to have sex, right? I'm too drunk to fuck. I don't really need this, right? I just as soon nap and go to bed now, wake up a little bit refreshed with a minor league hangover, and then make the sticky, right? I'll be much better at it, and I think that's a great way to start your day, right? F cereal and orange juice or grapefruit juice, the orgasm, the sticky, right? Come on something and then go to work, right? That's how I'd like to start my day. And I don't care what it is, dude, inanimate object, whatever, teddy bear, I'll come on something and then I go to work. We pull up to the house. We've got work crews all around. They've got us blocked off. We have to go in a 4-mile radius because we live on a one-way street. Yeah, we live on a one-way street. And they had it blocked off, and there's trees falling. It looks like a war zone, dude. It looks like we're on the east side of Detroit all of a sudden instead of our nice little neighborhood. So we finally get back to the house. We go in, dogs, everything's kind of crazy. We're watching the DTE guys and, the fire department's there and whatever, and they're literally erecting a pole and hooking up the wires. Yeah, it's erect. So in this, our friend is sitting there with us. She's coming back to life a little bit, right? There's no really, there may have been some help, right?
We sprung back to life, and I drank the rest of the bottle in the kitchen.
Oh, you drank a little bit in the kitchen also.
And then I knocked out. Apparently, when I went to bed, the cap was missing on the big bottle of Jameson
Oh, but I
downstairs.
say you drank a little
Yes,
bit
I
in
know.
there.
I
That's a
know.
good trick.
Yes, I know.
So, there's no video. You can't see what I did. I just did sign language. Screw you, people listening. So, she comes back to life. You decide to play. Let's make a deal, right? Let's make a deal.
It was too funny of a concept not to work. Granted, it played out differently. My first assertion was go over there naked and ask them how long it'll take to get the power on, or tell them, something. If like, can you get the power on in the next 30 minutes? Do something. Go there naked, because naked women can make men do many things.
They can move mountains.
Go faster, right? See if you can make them speed up the process going over the naked. She's like, that'd be so funny. I was like, give you $60 right now to go do it. And then I think it was you or AP, someone decided to change the context a little. What was it? I can't find my clothes, or
well, of course I had to put a little snippet in there where I was like, look, just go over there and go, hey, how long is it going to take before y'all get the lights back on? It's really dark in my house and I can't find my clothes. And run back, right? And I go, that's fun, right? You want to engage them. You also don't want to be kidnapped, right? Like, naked lady, she needs help. It's crazy.
They've
Throw her
got
in
the
the van.
already there.
Exactly. Yeah, they put her in the bucket. She could have been in the bucket, like, let her tighten the last screw, right? Yeah. So in your prodding and us finding it really funny, not thinking it's really going to happen, because we're on a major thoroughfare. We live on a major thoroughfare with I always want to say a block. It's one business and then us, an alleyway and us. So granted, they have the road blocked off, but it's a 40-foot walk to that business parking lot. When the totality of, oh my God, I was standing on Michigan Avenue naked. Oh my God, what was I thinking? That's what I got earlier today.
Right.
But
what if you're just naked? I guess you can go through. Bent over in front of the headlights.
Oh yeah, bent over in front of the headlights. It was a whole
funniest-
Marilyn
my
Monroe
God.
thing going on. It was. So she takes your bet, and with the quickness and efficiency in which she dropped trowel and dropped clothes and whatever was awe-inspiring. I was like, you just totally got out of your clothes in like 2.2 seconds. Goes over there, does it. Now we've somehow invigorated the work crew. They're catcalling like, hey, don't go. Where are you going?
Where you going? No, they all started shining their lights on her.
Yes, they had their little
the guy
miner
in the
hats.
Bucket, don't walk away. I haven't seen it. Hold on. Face
So
me.
we caused an awesome ruckus by our friend doing whatever. So that was pretty cool.